Joining us now is Michael Geoghegan, a political consultant based in Victoria, BC. Michael, good of you to join us again.
Thanks for having me.
You know, nobody likes a pay cut, I'm sure cabinet ministers included. So what's your take here? Is the government of Alberta showing everybody that if there's going to be a battle against hard times in Alberta right now, we're going to take a haircut like you do?
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, it's a we feel your pain kind of policy move because the amount of money it saves is relatively insignificant. It also sets up, however, puts government in a strong bargaining position with unions, and the Premier alluded to the fact that they were entering into negotiations with public sector unions. So it certainly makes their moral argument for asking unions to either take no wage increase or perhaps even a cut far more credible.
Does this also indicate to you that the government in Alberta thinks that the price of oil is staying down for a long period of time and they're going to have to cope with this for at least a year?
Oh yeah, the feeling is that oil prices are going to remain suppressed for quite some time, because keep in mind, with all the fracking that's been going on in the United States for the first time in decades is now an oil exporting nation. So that has profoundly affected the world oil market. They don't see that changing anytime in the near future. So yeah, there's going to have to be a structural shift for Alberta. And keep in mind, in many public sector healthcare related fields, Albertans have been the best paid in the country. And now that's obviously going to have to be scaled back.
If we can switch gears on you here, Michael, what'd you make of the debate today in Ottawa over the meaning of the word combat?
Well, first of all, I have to applaud the government on well played in terms of the politics. We're heading into an election. Something like 55% of Canadians support the mission in Iraq. Only 37% oppose it. So that means the popularity of what the government's doing in Iraq is far higher than the government's popularity. So smart play. I think it explains also why the Canadian government, unlike Australia, Britain, or the United States, has been relatively transparent as to what they've been engaging in. Australia has a contingent about 3 times larger than Canada's. The United States and the United Kingdom combined have a contingent that's 30 times larger. And the word is that all of their special forces have been engaging ISIS from time to time, and that what Canada admitted to is no different than what they're doing. It's just, I would suspect, for political reasons that Canada is talking about it and they aren't.
Well, you know what? We're 3 for 3, though. That's the trick. Now, what if we go 0 for 3 over the next 3 incidents? What if we start to lose people?
Well, that's the risk, and obviously that will change some of the tenor of the discussion. But the gut feeling is, with the horrific incident not that long ago in Sydney, Australia, people now have a sense of, better to deal with these terrorists overseas than to have to deal with them here at home. So I think even if people end up making the ultimate sacrifice, the feeling is, better there than here.
Michael Geoghegan is a political consultant based in Victoria, BC. Good to see you again, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.